Be with us alongside Teddy Atlas. I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for our main event of the evening. Scheduled for 12 rounds of middleweight action between Danny Jacobs and Erislandy Lara. Danny Jacobs has got his eye on the prize. Look at that focus and determination during his ring walk. Lara's got a target on his opponent from the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk. You can see exactly what's in his scope.
In the blue corner, an impressive record of 20 wins, 17 by way of knockout, and only one loss by way of Brooklyn, Danny the Golden Child Jacobs. And his opponent across the ring, with a record of 13 victories, with 8 knockouts and no losses, hailing out of Guantanamo, Erislandy Lara.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. Jacobs is well off the mark that time.
You got this one.
What does the orthodox fighter have to be conscious of guarding against that right hook from the southpaw? I mean, he's got his left hand out there, but a non-traditional defensive structure for him being set up like that.
Yeah, absolutely. He has to remember that that punch will come from that angle, and usually he has no danger coming from that angle. So he has to make sure when he jabs, that shoulder is up against his chin. So if the hook does come, it hits the shoulder, not the chin.
Jacobs is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
There you go.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Jacobs has got a cut near his eye, and that never works out well for a fighter like him. Missed the body shot. Jacobs is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Able to get rid of that one.
Come on, kid, focus.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Danny Jacobs is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Lara is proving to be elusive. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Commits to the straight right. Jacobs is proving that he's here to fight. Just look at the punch stats.
Keep the pressure on him. Keep on him. No need to get excited. You're doing fine. Keep boxing just like that.
You're letting this get away. Come on now.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Good step back counter punch there. Scored well with the hook after blocking that shot. Erislandy Lara's punch is far off the target. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. How about that left hand? More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Halfway through this round here. See, not just one jab, he throws that second one right behind it. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Lara's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Jacobs is coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin and you make him say, hey, I don't want to walk in. But when you make him miss and you counter, that slows him down too.
Not able to land the headshot. The combo lands upstairs.
You gotta breathe. How you feeling out there? You're not winning this fight, okay? You're not winning. He's beating you. I need you to throw more than one punch out there, okay? More than one.
And round number 3 is underway. Jacobs is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts.
You need to keep that head moving. Keep it going. Still not moving enough.
He's tired.
Do that again.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Jacobs has had success so far, just based on his pure hand and foot speed. But there is some concern.
Yeah, you know, you got a guy with a real fast car. He needs a racetrack. He needs the right place to use that speed to kind of run with it a little bit. Right now, his opponent needs to change that landscape. Don't give him that racetrack. Step out of range a little bit and leave him there. Let him shadow box, but don't stay in a position where it can be effective.
No, he missed that right. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Listen, you need to mix punches. Throw more punches to the body. Nice and relaxed. Glory to the wall.
Start of round number 4. Jacobs' well-skilled plan has earned him every round on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, he hasn't always been the aggressor, but he's definitely been the more effective puncher, landing the clean shots.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. You know, we're early in this fight, but Lara's energy may come into question soon. He's throwing a lot of punches, Teddy.
Yeah, and his mental energy, too. I'm wondering if he's getting a little discouraged that his opponent is not showing a lot of effect from all those shots.
He returns the favor with an uppercut. Jacobs is way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. He scored well after being hit himself. Good, solid right hand lands. Jacobs is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. He just gave his opponent a really good taste of how fast his hand speed is.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about power, and we see that power, you know, can damage a guy right away, obviously, and it can intimidate an opponent. But hand speed can do the same thing, and I think it's intimidating right now to his opponent. He's afraid to let that jab go because he might get countered with one of those lightning right hands.
Jacobs is hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? Little head knocking with that right hand.
Smash to the body.
And that's the end of round 4. Lara's eye is shut. Teddy, what has to change for him now?
Well, right now, he's got to cover up that weakness. You know, he's got to make adjustments for that, as you just touched on. He's got to move the other way. You know, move in a way where he's not so vulnerable to that punch, to that side.
And another right hand comes in. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Big shot, big uppercut comes home, and he's down. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. Lara's corner has to give him some advice here because that left hand has been scoring too consistently.
Exactly, Joe, and there's nothing else that he really has to worry about. Take that out of the equation, he'd be winning the fight.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself.
Smash to the body. There you go.
Solid. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Jacobs has gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Danny, the Golden Child Jacobs.
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.